Good Friday morning, everyone, here with your 11 a.m. update on Hurricane Delta. Weakening just a bit now that it is starting to make land interaction here along the Gulf Coast. Has maximum sustained winds of 115 miles per hour, gusting as high as 140. Starting to pick up the pace a little bit, moving off to the north at 13 miles per hour. And it will continue to make headway on the Gulf Coast and make a landfall sometime later tonight. It's just under 120 miles off the coast, but you can see these outer rain bands already starting to come on shore. So that is starting the flooding threat along the coast. Very heavy tropical downpours are currently falling along the Gulf Coast near Texas and Louisiana. So as we go through the night tonight, maybe a few showers as the storm gets closer to making a landfall. You can see this is 10 o'clock tonight. The center of that storm starting to move inland. Outer convective rain bands bringing rain and storms and a severe weather threat to parts of Louisiana. Now for us here at home, as the storm makes its way inland, it is going to weaken. So by the time it passes central Georgia, it will be a tropical depression. We are not going to see any kind of tropical storm force impacts, but rain will be fairly likely for the day Saturday, starting tomorrow morning. And as we go through the afternoon, we also will watch for the potential for a few thunderstorms, as we will have enough fuel for a few rumbles of thunder for the afternoon, but on and off rain will be fairly likely. Now, we don't have an organized severe threat for Saturday, but to have a strong storm or two thanks to some gusty wind and heavy downpours, not out of the question. As we head into Saturday night, we are going to be watching for the last line of the convective outer rain bands to be moving through. That will push over the Alabama-Georgia line through the overnight hours and eventually knock on our door. Now, how well will this hold together? Unfortunately, our resolution past this point isn't that good. So we will be able to fine-tune this tomorrow. If it does hold together, maybe we're watching for severe weather on Sunday morning, thanks to some gusty wind and very heavy rainfall. If not, then we'll deal with a lot of heavy rain. But it does look like we'll have at least enough fuel for a few thunderstorms. Our instability, so fuel for thunderstorms, doesn't look to be extremely high on Sunday morning, but we will continue to monitor that. As we head into the afternoon, however, there is a marginal threat for parts of Washington and Johnson County, just the easternmost parts. So we will watch for maybe the potential for a strong storm if you're east of Macon as we head into Sunday afternoon, but by 7, 8 o'clock, this is out of our way and we are said and done with Delta. Here's a look at that severe threat. So again, it just clips parts of Washington and Johnson County. We might get a strong storm as we head into Sunday afternoon as Delta makes its way out of our area. Something that we'll continue to monitor. If this changes, if that line holds together, this could look very different later tonight or into tomorrow. Wind is still going to be one of those primary threats for us. Starting tonight, we could start to see wind gusts pick up upwards of 20 miles per hour. So any Friday plans or Friday night football games could be very breezy and maybe a few showers around. As we head into Saturday afternoon, that's when Delta is going to be moving inland. We'll start to pick up wind gusts even more. Area-wide, expect 15 to 25 mile per hour wind gusts with isolated gusts as high as 30. And it looks like we'll see our highest wind gust values sometime Sunday afternoon as Delta gets a little closer. Rainfall-wise, maybe 4/10 of an inch to a little over an inch of rain in some spots. The model's not quite agreeing on that, but we could see locally heavy amounts under some of those heavy downpours, especially from those storms that'll roll through from the outer convective rain bands. Of course, we will continue to keep you updated here on 13WMAZ.com, on air and on the app, so be sure to keep checking in with the weather.